Bum, 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 bum. Oh, hello there, everybody. Jamming out to a little bit of Moody Blues. Boy, I tell you, every time I can listen to them, I am back in a place that was always very cool. Back in Houston, Texas, back in the day. So, hey, everybody, what's up? So good to see everyone. Happy Thor's Day to you everywhere. And thank you for dropping in. It's a fun place, I can tell you. Give me 1 second here. I got to square this up a tad. There we go. All right. So what's happening? Good folks all around. Hope everyone is doing fine. I know I am, and I hope you are as well. And hey, there we go. I'm all over the place. So I kind of like that. All right. So let's see. We'll get that going. And there we go. All the buttons. Technology. So what's up, everybody? So good to see you. Favor be upon us all as he continues to say, where are we? Yeah, it's a classic question, isn't it? Where are we? We're everywhere, and yet we are nowhere. What else is going on, everyone? Hey, Gaia, good to see you. Bosto to everyone. You know, if the world would just learn to be to service to others, we would really have a lot of fun. Man, things going by so quick. Hey, Shannon, good to see you. Isby, hello. Much love to all of you. David Castle, how are you doing? Posey, Philip, how are you doing? Good to see you. Still wagging, I like that. Living above, how are you? I'm exceptional. In fact, any better, I don't think neither I or the world could actually handle it. Hey, got to have a positive attitude. So sending some healing out to Waves of Art in San Diego. Here you got the bug. Heard you and I think your roommate as well. Anyway, we send you healing. Love your body, you know. Viruses, it's amazing how something so small yet can control us. Yeah. Hey, Martin, Heidi. So we're sending you much healing, much tranquility, and expect a good report. Get rid of that thing. Your body will fight it off. Hey, Belanca, what's up? John Price, hello. It's Beer 30, somewhere all the time. All the time, as they would say. Who else is in here? I know I probably missed others, but hey, just know, thank you, all the moderators. So I'll just cover it all in one big swell swoop there. You know, it's like throwing out a seine net. You know, there's two ways of going about something. You can be very precise, very specific, and that's just cast a single line out. However, if you want to basically cover all the odds, you would throw out a seine net, knowing that probably the bigger fish saw it coming and got the hell out. But then again, you can make it up by volume. So there you go. Hey, Nina, how are you, my dear? Nina the Mystic, much love to you, hun. Marissa, good to see you as well. And Ed, hello. Is that Alra? Myra? Pinala? Did I say that right? Hey, Mad Cow, what's up? Beloved Abstract, good to see you. Monday Moon, hello. Jack's Dreaming, all the way, I think, from London, if I am correct on that, but we got people from all over. So tonight on artistfirst.com, 10 p.m. Eastern, where I live, 8 p.m., you figure out your own time zone, the Steiger perspective. Check it out tonight. The title is Medical Tyranny. Will there be any humans left? Yeah, hot topic. So hot of a topic, you can't do it here. That's just the way it is. All right. So what is else? Dance on the Waves. Ooh, I like that handle. I can see when Lucky Stone, I saw you earlier, you know, no problem with the visualization. In fact, the most creative bunch I know of is in this group here. You know, to do a show like this live every day takes a huge amount of creative effort. And we have such bountifulness of creativity in this group. So it is true. And that I don't have any problem with. It's the names. But I'm finding out it gets a little easier as you go on. Hey, Divine Empress, good to see you. I'm just looking at that. Amaka, good to see you. Hello. Just I'm the same way. It's like, all right, I'll get the names. Yeah. But I can only imagine if a person has never been introduced to English. English is not an easy language. I mean, it's a very difficult thing. Think about it. Is K and K or is K and N? You know, I can say kind, but I can say knife. You know, it's like, okay, who came up with that crap? But hello into the Mystics. Good to see you. That's a great song, by the way. Van Morrison, one of my favorite artists, truly a healer, a shaman, and just an overall talented musician. Lost in Space, hello. Morning Star, good to see you as well. So two things before we get going into this. I'm going to talk about the Shem talisman, and that is one of the necessities as we get into this. But I came across something. I did a video on this, the Book of Giants, and this is the pseudo-apocrypha. But I found this passage very interesting. I thought I would share it. Let's see. Let's see. So the story of the Banaha Elohim, Banaha, I think that's right, Banaha Elohim, is supposed to be God. At least God, and here's the misconception in the Bible, is the original God in there was never singular, never was. In fact, the way that I see it, the way that the Hebrews see it, is it's not really a personification. It is the combination of many. Anyway, so we're talking about the fall of the fallen angels, these angels, right? And in this book here, by Mr. Henning, it's interesting because in this, he says, therefore, God, there can be nothing evil that can come from good. It's impossible. It's like having imperfectness embedded into perfectness. They would self-annihilate each other. That can't happen. They can't occupy the same space. So it leads to a conundrum. Well, then how did all of a sudden evil come about? So apparently in the fall, it is said, therefore, he transformed them into demons, namely those demons that when the world was being constructed had been imprisoned in the skies under the supervision of the Rex Hornus. They rebelled and were recaptured, but 200 of them escaped to earth. Manny also used the term preserved in the Coptic text rather than the Aramaic text. So here is the deal. There was apparently this rebellion. Now, you can have the own construct that you want, but it shows up everywhere. So no doubt the origins that have to tell us of a story of a time before time of this time, that the world and the reality was very different. Lilith told us this much in the Liber Lilith. She kind of really broke it down even more. It wasn't this so-called 200 that just decided to say, hey, God, you know, No, 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 no. There was and still apparently is, which is really odd because when you start getting into angel magic, angelology, it's a conundrum. Because if this war, why did they rebel? You see, that's the big question, that one of the reasons that led me to the path that I'm on. They always want to cover that up. Well, why? Why would a being that would be in the definition of perfection want to leave perfection? Besides the gravoids. But let's see how many smart are really up there. Hey, Big Al, how you doing, brother? Heading up there to Arizona. Already there, I believe. So here's this question. And this is class. We're talking amongst ourselves. This is free spirits. We're all spirits in there. Why would a spirit that would be in heaven want to rebel? Don't give me this bullshit about pride. That ain't got nothing to do with it. There's something fundamentally that's been pulled out. Because if you begin to use your reasoning, you would have to conclude something wasn't right. Something had to be seriously wrong. And by that, I mean the whole construct of that reality. So now it filters down to us in stories of fallen angels, Lucifer, Satan, Jesus, God, Allah, Krishna. I mean, I can just go through all the litany. No one religion has the answer. Christianity is a false religion, just like all of them are a false religion. Because here's the reality. You can't have one of them that's right. You can't. It's impossible. So if they're all wrong, what's going on here? I have said to this many times. Tell me in the Bible where it names a Christian God. So now we have this God spell that now has polluted everything. Everything we read, everything that we immerse ourselves into, we have to understand it may not be exactly what we think it is. But nevertheless, it would be foolish to ignore this, because if embedded within all of this ology, there are fact answers, will you be a fool to ignore it? Just seeing what everyone has to say. This is a deep subject. And that's the problem, is that I wish that this conversations would have happened when I was in the cult of Christianity. If we had gotten really serious about this, instead of being so bigoted in one point of view, we may have begun to ask a simple question. How would a being that was already what you would call an immortal leave perfection? Doesn't make any sense. And again, the only conclusion I have come to thus far, there was something fundamentally wrong to begin with. And boy, now that puts it into a whole thing. Then what are we doing? It's a good metaphor, Rod, but again, it doesn't answer the question, though. Why was there a rebellion? Why the war? And it's quite obvious that the original construct could not be what it is, because if it was, it would have completely annihilated, assumed, consumed, absorbed any rebellion. But then again, your mind has to begin to spin, go, all right, now wait a minute. we've got these immortal beings, angels, demons, whatever you want to call them. And we've got this construct of apparently some dude, some white dude with long white hair, doesn't know how to use a barber or anything, but sits on a throne and throwing lightning bolts out, and that's God. And then he's got his right sidekick called Jesus, who is going to save us. It seems like if the concept of a savior was valid, it would have been first up there, not down here. And I didn't hear of any savior up there going about saving the angels. I'm being real blunt, but real honest. It may go against your theology, fine. But you should ask these questions of yourself if you are tied to a belief system. And again, I don't have a problem with the aspect of a Christ consciousness. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you. That's a very fundamental basic. I can dig that. It's when it starts getting over as to, well, then what's his authority? Who gave him the authority? What allowed him to have this authority? And what is that authority exactly? Why is that authority the authority that it says that it is? Because as I continue to read this book and continue to look at it, it's fascinating. We're going to get into it right now. It's quite fascinating to see the personalities of these angels. It's very obvious they're not robots. They're not automatons. They seem to have cognitive abilities of thought, consciousness, and it appears that they have the ability to manipulate, alter forces in both realms. Fascinating. Someone's got to handle the word of God. Well, that's fine. There we go. Each his own, and I challenge anyone to show me that you're right. So as we move forward now, you're going to need two things. You're going to need to have this printed out. This is the Sham talisman. We read last week how you charge this. So you need this. And then depending on, the partner that you're looking for, you will need to most likely either print or draw their individual sigil. And with these two things, you can really get into. Consciously aware, I am fantastic. How are you? In fact, it's an attitude of gratitude that makes a happy soul. That's all I can tell you. I get up each morning. I speak the very first thing in my life is there's nothing missing, nothing broken. I have divine favor. Favor goes before me. Favor surrounds me. Favor is upon all that I touch, all that I am. Nothing missing, nothing broken. Full restoration. That's how you go through it. Nina, I think you may be right, dear. I think you may be right. But we'll see how quickly that catches on. And hopefully we can maintain a attitude of open-mindedness. I mean, you would think that God would have an open mind, right? One would hope so. So funny that people actually think God is a God of judgment. I'm sorry, it's funny. Excellent. Things are crazy. Yeah, we've entered into that zone. It is crazy. And so let's get into this. I was up last night and I started laughing. I had one of those. There was obviously energies, what you can call spirits, angel, whatever. But when you start getting into this thing that you just have this laughter that comes up and it comes up from inside, y'all know what it is. And it's just that type of laughter. The book of Proverbs says that laughter doeth the heart as a good medicine. If you're sick, if you have coronary, those type of things, learn to start laugh. If you start laughing, you're going to start healing yourself much more efficiently. It's amazing. All right, so let's get into our study here. All right, there we be. So now we should be at the point, and we'll get back in a little bit of review next week on this, but wanted to get through the next 2 days here on this because these are cool characters. I have to say, some of them I didn't even realize that would be a ministry. If you have a mission is a ministry. It's the same thing. All right. So in summary, these are the steps you should take. Empower your talisman and sigil. This is what I just showed you. In fact, we did the empowering charging of this particular, the Shem talisman right here last week. Get everything ready to begin your work on a Thursday. This is fasting Thursday for me, but and this is cool. I'm not going to start this week, but when I do, I'll let everyone know. And by the way, there is something I read on an online blog, a group who have used this specific book, these specific sigils, this specific talisman, and they did a group project. And it was very interesting. They focused in on a commodity to increase in price. Oh, how freaking clever is that? If you're going to use wealth magic, then God damn it, use it. What did he just say? Yeah, I just said that. All right. Oh, boy. Okay. All right. So write down your request. Man, if you don't write it, you're going to lose it. That's the only thing I say. When you write it down, the transference of intent into your words really begins to, if you could see it in the spiritual realm, the things that we write, they have a glow to them. They eventually diminish, but yeah, some are very powerful. All right. You may find it beneficial to write out the entire ritual. I think that's smart. Face east, place the Shem talisman before you with the chosen angelic sigil ready to hand. Perform the master ritual using the imagination techniques you have learned, empowering the work with your feelings as you read out your request. You know why we believe good actors and actresses? Because they believe it. They put themselves into the role and they become that role. And we see that. We see that sincerity, the effort that they have put into it, and then it becomes real to us. Remember, magic is faith in the supernatural manifesting in your life. I came up with that, but anyway. All right. Perform the ritual once a day for 11 days. At any time you like, completing the working on a Sunday, Let go and know that it is done and that the results will come. Do all you can to make the results come about, opening the doors to magical manifestation without lusting for results. That's really interesting because there's obviously a balance here. It's like the tightrope artist. They, got to keep that balance. And I like this. It's like this. If you stay in your house 24/7, you're going to make it a little bit difficult to, see those opportunities. Not saying that they can't happen, but I do think you would agree that if in your normal day-to-day things, you will not be aware because of the spell, the ritual. It's working. All right. The following pages give you all the names, pronunciations, sigils, and chants you will need, along with all the list of the angel's powers. And remember, when you see the angel's name and you begin the ritual, sing them. Sing them. Someone said that that is what the book of Psalms is. That is correct. That's what Psalms is, the singing. And it's very powerful. If you can take the religiosity out of it, the 91st Psalms is a very powerful confession to make over your house. No evil shall come near my dwelling. 1,000 may fall at my left, 10,000 at my right, but it shall not befall me. Yeah, why? Because I have favor. And I am aware enough that there is a conscious world out there that we can't see. I mean, excuse me, a spiritual. Yeah, there is a conscious one. All right, so let's get right into it. Our first individual is, we'll look at his sigil. This is Ve Hu A A. Pretty cool, isn't it? So what does this cat do? Well, to carry out a difficult task, if you have a difficult task in your life, useful when you're trying to complete a task but have faced many difficulties. Also useful when you are worried that a task will be difficult because you feel the task stretches your abilities. Ideal for tasks that are wearing you out and that feel impossible to complete. This angel will also strengthen your will. If you feel your willpower fading in general, you can use this angel to strengthen your will. Also ideal for strengthening your will to complete a task or to help you stick to a promise or resolution. If you're trying to give up a habit or develop a new positive habit, this angel will help. To obtain esteem. Many angels can help with esteem. This is something that is not talked about, but really is so vitally important. Self-esteem. It's probably the one thing that I see most sapiens suffer the most from. Why? Our upbringing. Life itself kind of wants to take the old steam out of the esteem. But this angel is best used when you want to increase your self-esteem and have that improvement be perceived by others. This makes you appear more confident and in control. This is also an excellent angel for improving your own sense of charisma, enabling you to seem charismatic to others. Now, someone is thinking, well, Steiger, does this angel sit with you? Apparently. So how do you pronounce this? This is Ve Hu A A. The Psalms of this angel is Psalms 3:3. And I will continue. I won't go through all of the sayings of Psalms. You can do that on your own. All right. Our next angel is, let's get to the sigil. This is Yelael. Yelael. It's I love these sigils. I mean, I could see this. They say that these are marked on angels, that they actually carry these marks on them. I don't know. To create passionate sex. Who said Jesus was against sex? Who said God was against sex? Apparently, it's a big thing, even in the spiritual realm. As above, below. Hello. All right. When you want to increase the passion between yourself and your current partner, this angel can help. I think this is a cool one to know. You can perform the ritual with or without the knowledge of your partner, and the passion will increase. This can be used when your sex life has become dull or infrequent, or if you want to expand your sex life into more adventurous areas. Let me just say this for the record. Whoever they're answering to, I don't think is as much a square and a straight as we've been taught. I don't know. I'm getting the feeling that the creator kind of likes to boogie. You know what I'm saying? He or she, they can all get down and get partying. Yeah. Hey, listen, the gods, as we know from the mythos of, the pantheons of Greece and Rome and Egypt, they were all screwing each other. Continuing on, to bring calm between arguing lovers. This angel can be used on your own relationship. When you find yourself arguing all the time, if arguments seem to be weighing down an otherwise healthy relationship, or the arguments are becoming more aggressive than healthy arguments should be, this is the ideal angel. You can also use this angel to calm other couples you know if they're arguing. This is especially useful if you have loud, arguing neighbors. Oh boy, I can hear someone saying, brother, I just found my answer. Yeah. It can also, this angel can be used to improve your chances of attracting love. If you have a particular person in mind, this is not the right angel. But if you want to improve the amount of love in your life, this is the way. You can use the angel to attract friends or lovers. To ensure fidelity. If you sense that your partner may be seeking love elsewhere, looking for love in all the wrong places. Anyway, this angel can reduce temptation. Temptation eyes. Anyway, a side effect, okay, this is good to know, of this can be that your partner feels a strong urge to tell you about the feelings of infidelity. Awkward moment, but yeah, okay. This can potentially harm, end, or heal a relationship. So proceed carefully. You can also use this angel on others. If you sense that your parents, for example, may be indulging in relationships outside their partnership, you could use this angel to discourage the infidelity, to restore their love, and focus on each other. Now, how can you go wrong with an angel like this? I mean, I'd love just to talk to the angel. I don't know if male, female, and I don't think they're either, but maybe both or none of the above. But anyway, yeah, this is, this could be a good therapy session for all of us. This angel would know. So the Psalms that invoke the invocation would be Psalms 22:19. You can read it in English. It's the same thing. It just has a little bit more energy when you read it in the Hebrew. So Yalael is a pretty, Yalael. Yeah, that's right. Far out. And you know how you do this. We've all, when you start, well, this is not where we do the ritual. All right. The power of Sadel to protect against adversity. If you have been experiencing a time of extended misfortune that's made you wonder whether you're cursed, this angel can reverse the misfortune. If you are in real danger from somebody either physically or emotional danger, this is also a good angel to employ. When times are hard, when you are struggling to get any of your projects to work, this angel can help to improve your luck. Also, this angel is good to discover truth. There are times when you want to discover whether somebody is telling you the truth, if you suspect that somebody is lying to you. I wish I knew this angel about 7 years ago. I'm very serious. See, I believe this. These angels are not make-believe characters to me, but that comes out of the system that I came out of. I was experienced with them to begin with, just didn't know it. Within a relationship, at work, or in any other situation, use this angel to find out. The answer may come in the form of a confession, strong intuition, or a dream. You ever walked into a situation where they're lying to you, but they're looking at you and they're hugging you and calling you brother, and you know that at the same time when they're hugging you, they're stabbing you in the back. That's the kind of angel that you need, that brings out that intuition, where if you have enough confidence in yourself, you would push them back and say, you're lying. You're lying. Mm-hmm. Stop hypocrisy. People often say one thing and then do another. Most of the time, this is a minor annoyance. But if somebody's hypocrisy damages your life in some way, use this angel. If you have a friend that tells you not to gossip, but spreads gossip about you, this angel would be ideal. If you know somebody who complains about bad debtors but never pays up, this is the angel you need. Within a relationship, you can use this angel to calm an annoying trait in your partner. To find employment, this angel is used by those looking for work. A good result are reported by those looking for a new job or promotion or a complete change of career. Be clear about what sort of work you are looking for, and you will see progress. And I'll just add this. If you're looking for a job, you need to sit down and write out your job description. Are you hearing me? This is from a CEO. I'm telling you, you write out your job description, your responsibilities. And I can tell you that if you're looking for a job, using this technique will even make it faster, but it is a technique that works every time. All right. City Hall, the Psalms is 91:2. How interesting. Wow. I'm going to make note of that. All right. Beautiful, beautiful. I mean, you have to, this is, kind of looking at, wow. It's a good looking chick, or chick's looking at, hey, that's a good looking dude. I mean, I love these sigil. All right. This is Elma. I believe I said that. Elma. Excuse me. Boy, I butchered that one. El Mahai. Oh, that's very cool. Man, okay. These things get a little mesmerizing. Let's see what he does. The power to stop mental torment. When you find that you are unable to relax or recover from a problem that leaves you anxious and preoccupied, this angel can bring relief. It can also ease pain after the loss of a loved one and make it easier to go through a bad breakup or the loss of a job. The power to discover new methods. When we do things the same way year after year, it is only to be expected that we will get the same results. That's profound. This angel can give you the power to discover new ways of doing things. This is the best when you, this is best used when you already have a method for something in place, but want to find a better way. A lawyer, for example, may use this angel to find a new way to prepare for a case. Now that is interesting. A student might look for better ways to learn. If you work in business or sales, you might look for new methods of getting a good response from customers. This is practical stuff, folks. The power to travel safely. Many angels protect you when traveling, but this angel is best used when you are the leader of a group or family. It will ensure that whatever problems occur during your journey, you will be able to guide those you lead, with all being protected until the journey is over. Complete the working on the last Sunday before the journey commences. I'll just tell you, one of the things that I still do it, but I don't travel that much. There was a time when I spent more time at the airport than in my own house. And I learned every time I boarded a plane, I touched the outside of the plane and I gave my angels charge over that plane. That there would be nothing that would, seriously delay or anything else. And it was remarkable. Never had a problem. Here we sit, right? This is really interesting. So El Ma'ah, Psalms 34:15. Okay, cool. I tell you, you really get to like these individuals. This is Mahaash, I think Mahasha, like Isaiah. Let's see. Mahasha. Okay. The power to bring peace. Using the power of this angel, you can bring peace to a particular location, such as a workplace, a home, or even the entire street. When people are in conflict in a specific area, ask this angel to subdue anger and aggression in that place. The power to learn like a genius. Wow. Whether you're studying for an exam, learning a new skill, or simply developing your personal skills, this angel can make you learn with the same abilities as a genius. This angel is also useful when you are learning a complex physical skill, such as learning to drive, sail, or fly an airplane. Wow. The power to overcome disease. If you have a long-term illness, this angel can help you cope with the symptoms. And some say it can help reverse the effects of the illness. This should not be used for injuries or short-term illnesses such as flu, but for illnesses that have affected you for months and show no sign of improvement. The Psalms for this one is 80:19. Wow. Mahashaya. Interesting. All right. This is Lehalo. To inspire love in another. When you want somebody to love you, this is the angel that can help. This works even when a person barely knows you or has shown no previous interest, but only if your intention is to seek a loving relationship rather than a mere seduction or casual fling. Don't sit back and wait for the potential lover to seek you out, but notice any changes in their attitude and then act to develop the love between the two of you. To attract fame through talents. If you are trying to become famous through a particular talent, this angel will help. The angel is especially suited to artistic talents. So if you're a writer, musician, or artist, you can ask for your talents to be recognized more widely. This angel will not necessarily earn you more money or improve your career, but it can make you better known because of your particular talent. I'm sorry, I have to say, because this thought just hit me. I wonder if Hunter Biden invoked this angel. I'm just saying. Okay, that's just funny. To increase luck in relation to ambition. If you have strong ambition in any area, whether artistic, financial, or personal, this angel will bring you improved luck to help you achieve your ambitions. Cool. Inspiration for artists. Most artists suffer from blockages when inspiration fails to strike. If you're going through one of these times, seek help from this angel and allow yourself to create experimentally. The results are extremely powerful. The Psalms for this angel is Psalms 86:3. La, la, el. I like that. All right. Let's see. This is pronounced a-ka-a-aya. To make you work or business popular. This angel will help spread the word about your business, making it more popular. If you are employed, it will make your work within the organization more widely recognized. Well, I think all of us are thinking, man, I could have used this like 20 years ago, Turn enemies into friends. Well, there ain't nothing wrong with that. When you have an enemy, the temptation is often to silence, bind, or harm them with magic. Bad. Don't want to do that. But it's worth considering the option of turning an enemy into a friend. Wow, how about that? If you can open yourself to this possibility, the angel will respond. Oh, yeah, I like this one. Invocation is Psalms 3:5. Ah, cha, ah, yeah. Okay, pretty cool. All right. This angel is Kahael, the power to drive away evil. There are many forms of evil in the world, and most are human. Ain't that a fact, Jack? But if you live or work in a place that is plagued by evil spirits, this angel can drive them away. It will even work to protect you from demons if somebody has cursed you using demonic powers. So, everyone in this tribe, now we're going to get eventually into, well, what are demonic powers? I mean, again, this is setting up the duality stage. Granted, that's what we're in. That's what this reality is. And if that's the case, well, it would seem like, I wonder if a person can use both the angelics and the daemons. I don't know. This angel also has the power to create a strong voice. This is one of those powers that many people will ignore, but it remains one of the most useful. Although it has clear use for politicians, public speakers, and actors, it can be used by anybody to give a voice more presence. This means you are more likely to be heard when you speak. And so long as you choose your words carefully, this can make many doors open for you. If you have that calm, soothing voice that allows the person to listen to you, to begin to get into a rhythm, to where they begin to get into the theta wave. See how that works? I love these guys. They're all welcome here, and gals. Power to control growth in nature. How interesting. If you grow plants or work with crops, this angel can help to ensure that you will get a good result from your efforts. Could have used this one many a times in the past. Kahael, the invocation Psalms is 119:75. And it has a very striking sigil. Wow, look at that one, folks. I mean, just take a moment and let that soak into your psychic consciousness. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Hazael, to obtain friendship of the great. Wow, okay, that's got my radar ears. Use this angel if you want to be well liked by your boss or any superior. This angel is particularly useful if you are trying to be recognized or appreciated by figures who are normally difficult to impress, such as literary agents, publishers, and other gatekeepers of the creative arts. When you want to rise through the ranks of an organization, this angel can ensure you are seen and liked by those at the top. Don't tell me magic isn't everywhere. I have a feeling we're going to see people in the next 6 months in this group have some remarkable stories. Make somebody fulfill a promise. When somebody makes a promise of any kind and then fails to follow through, use this angel to make them fulfill the promise. This works well when you are owed money, but is valuable in personal and professional situations as well. Make a note, Mr. Okay. Protect against hidden enemies. Oh, yeah. If you sense that somebody is undermining your efforts, either at work or in your relationships, use this angel to protect yourself. The angel will ensure that your enemy's efforts are wasted. I like that. Hazael. Oh, look at that one. You know, I have an idea for you jewelry makers. If you were to start making these sigils, probably they're already out there. I have to check into this, but this could be really, really something. All right. This is a Leodiah, the power to heal disease. To say that an angel can cure disease is a mighty claim, and one that risks giving people false hope. But Aledia has a reputation for helping people with bone or joint problems. If you have a long-term problem that you want to ease or a recent injury that you want to heal, call upon Aledia to ease your sufferings. The power to overcome negativity. If you are surrounded by negative people or negative responses to your work, call on this angel. Close relationships often succumb to excessive negativity, and this angel can ease the friction between a couple. If you find that your own responses to the world are negative, the angel can help you to see situations with more clarity. You got to love these folks, man. These beings they're just they're a likable group. The power to understand science. This angel is used to obtain a deep understanding of scientific subject. If you are studying a complex scientific subject, this angel can help you to understand new information and remember it with clarity. It is particularly useful for science that has clear, practical applications, such as medical science. Wow. Ila da'a. Well, now that is very interesting. Look at that one. I mean, we could just do a whole hour just looking at these sigils would have an effect on us, but it's even, the connections become even stronger when you see what their sigil is and who and what they are. This is Leviah, the power to find true followers. Not everybody needs a fan base, but many people do, especially now that even cafes and parking lots have their own online presence. Where have we gone, folks? If you have a public profile of any kind and need followers or friends, this is an angel to call upon. Had no idea. If you require support or votes in any kind of campaign, this angel can help. Oh boy, I'm going to really take this one onto the Steiger perspective. Oh boy. It works best when you are looking for sincere followers who will help and get involved rather than large numbers of casual followers. Quality over quantity always. The power to overcome enemies. This angel can overcome many enemies, but is best suited at calming the jealous. If somebody you know is damaging your life through jealousy, call on this angel to calm the situation. Rather than punishing your enemy or putting fear in their heart, this angel works by making the other person less jealous of you. They may even lose interest in your affairs completely. Power to find fame through talent. If you have a talent that is recognized by a small group, but you struggle to achieve wider recognition, call on this angel. It is important that your talent has already been acknowledged by a few people other than friends and family before you call on the angel. This is ideal for a struggling writer, for example, who has published a few stories but remains relatively unknown. It is best used when you are about to launch a new project into the world. I can see this. The power to influence the famous. If you ever need to influence somebody of great fame or renown, call on this angel. Leviah can influence the thoughts and actions of those who are well known. This doesn't just apply to movie stars. You can use this angel to influence politicians, leaders of companies, and other public figures. You should only use this angel when you have already established some form of contact with the person in question. Leviah. Okay, interesting. And again, you got to love these sigils. Okay. Oh, what Psalms is that for this one? It is Psalms 27:13. I got this sense many of you are already planning on working with these beings. Let me know how it goes for you. All right, the power of, let's see if we can get the name right this. Hey, ha, 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 ea. Okay. The power to overcome adversity. Oh, I love it already. Some angels help you endure adversity, but this angels helps you stop it. When you are faced with an adverse situation, the angel can help you to escape from it or bring it to a halt. And you should make it clear which option you prefer when writing your request. If, for example, you are experiencing stress at work, you should make it clear that you want the stress to be relieved, not that you want to leave your job. Unless you do not want to leave your job, this angel has immense power and can be used against all kinds of adversity, from a difficult divorce to a difficult legal problems. The power to make enemies into friends. There are some people who you cannot remove from your life, but who make you miserable, whether they attack you directly or not. If such people make you miserable, you can call on this angel to make them friendlier. The power to find mystical answers in dreams. Ooh, how nice. When you want the answer to a question, call on this angel to give you prophetic dreams. You can seek answers about your future, yourself, your true nature, and desires, or the best path to take. I love it. The Psalms for this angel is Psalm 6:4. Again, just got to love these sigils. I'll do a couple more. This looks like Yaezel. Did I get that right? Yaezel, yeah. Hey, Lucky Stone, starting to get some of this myself. Inspire writers and artists. Many angels are useful to artists, but this particular angel is beneficial when you are already working on a project but need a boost of inspiration to improve the project or see it through to completion. Reunites lovers. This angel can be used to bring back the attraction and friendship of a relationship. You can use this angel on a failing relationship, on a lover who has left you, or a lover that you left. The angel will not heal the problems that caused the separation in the first place, so be prepared to work on the relationship once it begins again. Now, you see, this is that two-edged sword. There is a reciprocated contract here. And it's very obvious that these beings work in a legalized reality. You can't be ambiguous with them. They won't do anything. Very apparent, you need to be very specific as to what you want them to do. And you have to write it down. Passing exams and tests. This angel helps you pass exams and tests of any kind. The key to getting this to work is to begin the magic long before the test, because the angel helps with understanding and memory, making you more capable of passing the test. Cool. I don't know about you, but I mean, I've learned quite a bit about these characters. Learn the plans of an enemy. When you suspect that an enemy is making plans, you need to find out what they are planning. There is no more powerful weapon than information. So use this to see how somebody is planning to harm you. This can even be used in non-enemies. If you have a competitor in business, you can learn their plans through this angel. The answer may come in dreams, through coincidences, or through gossip and revelations made by others. Yael. Well, here's just the reasoning part of me. I'm going, okay, so let's say company A is suddenly very enlightened. Topper management has suddenly realized that, hey, we can put beings in the supernatural realm work for us. And if we can figure out what company B is doing, well, that's going to make our numbers look really good. So you employ the ritual. But what happens if company B gets the same kind of enlightenment? Just saying. All right. The Psalms for this one is Psalms 104:16. And we'll check. It's very interesting. You know, if you go back, all of us who remember when we went through the learning of sigils, this is really cool. I mean, many of us can see some stuff that we go, oh, yeah, okay. All right. Well, this is fun. All right. Well, there you go. I hope it was fun for everyone. I don't know if it was your particular cup of tea, but hey, I thought it was. And like I said, this is not for everybody. What we do here is kind of like in class. We really do. But I'm going to tell you, I got the sense already that there are some lives that are about to be changed. And it may only be a small remnant, even within this soul tribe group, that begins to actively engage this newfound power. But I can tell you, the rest of us, the rest of you who don't, you will be wishing you had engaged with the rest of us. There are lives that are going to be changed in this. No doubt about it. There is just, wow. Okay. Thank you, Robin. Yeah. 101, you're welcome. I didn't get to see the name, but, you know, so there are many different paths of how you can improve your life. And in this day and age, protection is vitally important. And I am more inclined to look to the spiritual protection, because if that protection is intact, it's going to work here in the physical realm. I can go about my life without fear of this or that or that. So, Joe Sapin, just email me and I'll send you all of the books. Yeah, absolutely. It is fun, Dave. It is. Yeah. Guy says, I already know it. I have no doubt about that, Guy and Paul. None whatsoever. We need to get together. That is a fact. Paganism is the truth. Well, paganism just means country folks. So if you're saying countryism is the truth, I agree with you 100% on that. Country folk are pretty damn cool. They're great people to be around. There are a lot of country folk that really know how to get down. That's what I'm talking about. Julie, just stay with us. There's a lot here, a lot of people in this community that will help you, but we all are still newbies. We're just maybe a little bit more, so we say advanced newbies. That's all. We're still newbies. There we go. The truth is what's in you. Yeah. Jules, I think so, hon. Yeah, absolutely. Maria, you're absolutely correct. Yeah. In nature, yeah. You know, that's an interesting comparison. Paganism is naturism, isn't it? Wow. Feel like we should be on a second look with that revelation going, yeah, paganism is naturism. Wow, that's pretty cool. So if you're a pagan, that means you're really like into green. Yeah, that's cool. All right. Let's continue to move forward, folks. See you tomorrow. We'll pick up right where we left. I don't know about you, and I won't hold everyone, but come on. If you were looking at a bio for someone that, you know, you were thinking, okay, you know, would this be a good friend or not? I think we've come across quite a few good friends that apparently really do, I would say, like, maybe even love us. I don't know. I know this, that they apparently, depending on your point of view, are messengers, bring messages from the other side, helpers. There's a book we're going to be getting into, Invisible Helpers. I've told you the story with Lynn. We were talking about it last night. She is absolutely right. In because she experienced, she said, honey, she said it was not only the favor, because she confesses it over her life every day. She says there was something that intervened, particularly in two of the potential really bad accidents that could have been. And she has a witness to both of those. So there you go, folks. Okay, off we go. All right. Much love to you, folks. Peace in your life. I speak favor over all of us, nothing missing, nothing broken. And I speak the peace that surpasses all understanding, mount guard and protection over all of you. So I'll see you tomorrow. Have a great one. Thank you, Nina the Mystic. She's got hats. All right. Hey, Miss Trina, much love to you, hon. Big Al, love you, brother. Kilbro, good to see you. Everyone else, David Castle, Jules, everyone, see you later. Bye-bye.